Alright, apparently Offset and Takeoff, Offset and Quavo got into it at the Grammys. Unfortunate, but let's talk about what TMZ had to say about what the alleged witnesses and what Offset team said. So, not Offset, I'm sorry, but yeah, Offset team said. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We all know that Takeoff, the other member of the Migos, he passed away. I don't speak on deaths no more on this channel. Might be an exception here and there, but I just don't speak on it. So, and the killer has been released on bond and all that. Or the alleged killer, let me say that. He's been released on bond. And, he tried to flee the country, but they released him on bond and whatever, right? Somebody got him out. You got the Prince family talking, and they saying this, and people saying they trying to, them trying to instigate stuff, and anything you do in the media, they gonna consider it instigate. Now, it's been a lot of media members, and TMZ is notorious for this, for instigating beef between people, And out of Detroit channel, check it out, Mercy Sports Talk, right? And I was telling people, they were saying, well, we get the Victor Walla Banana guy. That's what I call him, the one that's going to be number one. They're like, oh, is it his team or K's team? You know what I'm saying? And you see how just a simple discussion, the fans can pour over to the media, pour over to the players. Who matter who team it is? If we win it, it's a team effort. It's a team sport. It's not tennis. It's not golf. And even they got team coaches and shit like that. So nobody does it on their own. So don't forget it. It's always a team effort. And that's why groups break up. See this guy getting somebody else's ear, or you bigger. That's why MPMD broke up. Lack of communication. Well, he out here buying this and buying that, and you out here don't got the same money he got. And Eric Parrish was just investing in real estate. And he should have shown Eric Sermon what he was doing. And the lack of communication and lack of initiative on both parts broke the group up. But nonetheless, groups hard to stay together, especially in the social media era. That's why you don't have boy bands like that no more. Solo acts is in, and then you got people getting in people's ear. I'm the real star, this, that, and the third. And that's what I kind of think would happen with the Migos. Now, I could be wrong. Offset got with Cardi B, and that just lets you know, everybody talk about the downside of marriage, but there's an upside when you do it right. When you got a woman to actually upgrade you and bring you, or a significant other in general, to actually upgrade you and actually compliment you, he became bigger. You know what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily her in his ear saying, you don't need them dudes no more. You bigger than them. Nah, she just complimented, she complimented him. Now it was rumors that Offset had slept with Quavo ex-girlfriend, Sweet Tea, whatever it calls. It's spelled dumb. How about that? And that's kind of why they broke up. And to me, it's just an alleged, but it sounds like something that a woman would do. And that's when you claim that you a player, one, you gotta have your emotions in check. When you a player, you just facade that you a player. Like somebody said on social media, that a player is, people forget the main thing about being a player is telling the truth and still having it your way, having your cake and eating it too. That's what being a player is. All parties involved know know what's up, and you still doing your thing, and they good with it because your game tight like that. Everything you lay it tight, you got it right, all that stuff. But once you think you a player, or you a temporary player in the game, but a rapper and you feel like you're on top of the world, you gotta be prepared. Women want to hurt you, and no matter if a woman gonna embarrass her, and it's gonna stain her reputation more than it's gonna stain your reputation, she just wanna hurt you. Or when they get mad, all they see is red. And a lot of times they come out looking stupider and looking dumber and never recover publicly or in the public's eye than what she did to the dude. So you always gotta remember that. No, she go slide to your friend. That once she find out you hurt her, whatever it may be, emotionally, whatever. Once she find out that you hurt her, she gonna try to hurt you as worse as possible. And these women today got it bad because they used to, women back in the day used to hurt you and do it in a silent way and live with it, and it never come out. Because, you know, dudes ain't going around trying to be, you know, if you the side dude, you in the best position possible. Why would you want to be number one? You getting all the benefits and none of the cons. Only an emotional dude want to be number one. Right? But she gonna try to hurt you as much as possible. That sounds like something a woman would do. And guess what? You know it's over with. We just gonna move on. We gonna move on. Even though it hurt you and it's supposed to hurt you, we all human. But you can't let her know it hurts you. Just keep it moving, get another chick. Get a bitch that look just like her, like Reggie Bush did Kim Kardashian. Like Kanye did Kim Kardashian. That hurt them too. Because you gotta understand, Salty got a shot clock. And her shot clock moving way faster than any other male shot clock. That's why Lala and all these different movies said she can't find no man, nothing like that, ain't because she ain't not a good looking woman. But once 30 start being, once you around the 30-year age, bro, you really got like 4 or 5 years of their prime left, and I'm probably really being nice. So you always gotta remember that in the back of your head. You just move on, especially when you the breadwinner and you good. But if that's what they fighting over, bro, usually when dudes get into it, it's over money. It's over money or woman. One of them two got to be the root cause. A woman or some money. You know? And that's what it is. And my thing is, and if it was because of her, man, they need to go ahead and move on past that. You see how Def, they was kind of like, it made it look publicly like they had moved on past it and they wanted to move on with his death, and be unified and stuff of that nature. But just let you know, bro, that shit temporary. When somebody die and you see, cousin or brother or family member you ain't seen in years, after that little grieving period, a couple calls, you good, that mean it's back to regular life. Y'all was never that close. I think people overuse the word family. Being related and being family, you got co-workers that I seen that do more for family members than their own family done for them. You just related, bro. And a lot of people need to remember that. Like, a lot of people, just because they family, they shouldn't take priority over people who be there for you. Just because they related don't mean that they should be put, you prioritize over them over somebody that's doing everything or going out their way to make sure you good and honestly care about you. So, but at the same time, and if it was over him smashing old girls, I need to move on past that, bro. It's a chick. I guess that's your girlfriend. You cashing out on her. And it's hard. Because out of all the girls in the world, I can't even say move on past that. Out of all the girls in the world you had to smash mine, yeah, the trust would be broken there. I couldn't forgive him. If I did forgive him, I wouldn't forget it, bro. I wouldn't trust him no more. It's 1,000 chicken heads out here. It's 1,000 chicks that look just like her, good as her on IG. That's like me going to smash Cardi. That's like Offset Quavo going to smash Cardi B. He'd be ready to kill the nigga. And if that's what they fell out about, I get it, bro. Because what happened was the Grammys wanted Offset to be part of the tribute that Quavo did to for Takeoff. You gotta remember, Quavo and Takeoff, that's uncle nephew. What is he doing, bro? These people in Detroit can't drive, bro. Come on, move it. And he like, nah, I don't want Dog to be part of it. And they got into a fight backstage. Now, I don't know who won. But usually, when you in usually when you in the Grammys, it's somebody that seen something and somebody that broke it up fast. And he wasn't ready to move on, and I don't blame him, bro. And if Offset was in the wrong, that's one of the things that a lot of these dudes got a problem with. They want to be in the wrong, but still want to be right. They want to be in the wrong and act like you wrong. When you wrong, ain't nothing else I can do to you that's wrong. Especially when you take it that way. Would I be wrong if he went wrong and smashed Cardi B? If he wouldn't even be wrong if he put that steel to your head and blew your brains out, in my opinion, he still wouldn't be. It wouldn't be the principle about you sleeping with my girlfriend. That's not the point. It's a principle is we supposed to be cool and I couldn't trust you. That loyalty. That's the principle of it. And if Quavo didn't want Offset on stage, The Grammys should have ran that bomb. He like, no, I don't want Dog on stage. We ain't good. I don't care what y'all heard. He reached out to see everything go, and that's what it was. Def would temporarily heal these wounds, but it's just temporary stitches. The wound is gonna bust back open. That's why I never get caught up in Def and being close. That's one thing about Def. It'll bring you closer or it'll bring you further apart. The thing about it is, it'll bring you closer. It's temporary, dog. Everybody gonna go back to what they was doing. You wasn't a priority in their life. Before Def, with a lot of people, that y'all was cool and come on, all now niggas want to start hanging out. All that's temporary. But when it pull you apart over money, over wheels, over splitting people, the person that's passed custody and all that, or splitting their property and all that, that's permanent. That's permanent. Some of that beef, even if it's a will in place, some of that beef will never be settled. It just lets you know how petty people is, bro. And if Quavo didn't want Offset to be part of his nephew's tribute, that's his call. That's not the Grammys' call. And no matter what the Grammys pay Offset to go up there, what they asked him to do, if Dog wasn't cool with it, and it sounded like the Grammys was put them against each other, and they instigated that, the Grammys need to issue an apology. And they should have ran it by Quavo first. They instigated that. So that's my whole opinion on it, man. But if that's why they really fell out, I don't blame Quavo for not looking past that. Even if it was my $2 hoe that I was strutting around with, and that's who I'm rocking with, you my mans, bro. Out of all the girls, why would you mess with the one chick I'm messing with? And a lot of these dudes that y'all think y'all be friends with, that be loyal to y'all, they don't be loyal, bro. They don't be loyal. And it could have been a little jealousy because Cardi B made him the more famous rapper in the group. That could have had something to do with it as well, too. But if he truly did that, bro, really in a way, man, that's hard to forgive, bro. That's unforgivable for a lot of people. Especially when egos get involved. That's hard for somebody to overlook. Cause you my mans. Out of all the chicks I'm with, I'm out the world. Why you want the chick I'm with? No matter if she came to your door booty butt naked, bathed in baby oil and shea butter. Why? You don't have the discipline to turn down no ass? Well, you can go walk on the street and get any chick you want. It's deep. So check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Crucial chairs, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit my link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Amazon Music, Apple. We everywhere. Link tree, the first link in the description. Peace.